contribution to NBA history.
No argument here. Every time we see that iconic NBA logo, we're reminded of Jerry. And to this day, he still holds a number of West Virginia school records.
Here's Harden. 6 to shoot. Inside. West. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Now here's Smith. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. MP outside. And so here is the trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. That one on West.
You know, for all the success the UConn men's program has had, it may always be overshadowed by what the women have done.
You talk about Huskies basketball, and you're probably right. The first thing that comes to mind is the powerhouse women's program.
And that's no knock on the men's program. You just can't ignore all the titles on the women's side. I mean, that program is one of the great dynasties in college history across all sports, male or female. High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
And that one misses.
Something you got to love and appreciate about college hoops is the fan culture. West Virginia has some of the most diehard fans around.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Outside Scott. Pass to MP. Back to Scott. To the inside. And it's MP missing. Thinking about the enthusiasm West Virginia fans have, when their Mountaineers win, they really take it to the streets.
WVU fans certainly know how to express themselves.
And so here's UConn. The lead is 2. MP outside. Fulton grabs the miss. And here are the Mountaineers now. Collins outside. Outside, Fulton. And it's Chris Fulton finishing it off.
The throw down, Chris Fulton. Yes, sir.
UConn with the ball. Pass to MP. Sinks that one from the post. And here's Hernandez. He has 5. Outside, Fulton for the lead. That's another one for him. His 5th make and just 7 shots.
You know, his team looking to play spoiler, and Junior has led the charge. What a game from him. Great energy in all areas.
And a performance like this is sure to turn some heads. They might not make the tournament, but Junior's making a name for himself. I love the fight that he's shown, even when his team has nothing to play for.
MP. That's going to get his 7th basket. He's 7 for 10 from the floor.
Boy, he made that look easy. MP making a tough shot look simple.
Here's Fulton. And it's Chris Fulton finishing it off. Now Scott. MP outside. Stevenson with the rebound. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
In for your Huskies, Jeffrey
West Virginia
Thompson.
leading.
Everett Fletcher. Substitution for the Mountaineers.
Outside, Fulton. Pass to Harden. Back to Fulton. West, guarded by Scott. Here's Tavares. Fulton with it. There's the 3. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9 today.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Pass to MP. Fletcher. MP with it. He's guarded by Fulton. Now Thompson, just 5 to shoot. Good work there as it goes.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
I echo that. Ditto. I mean, you've got to do your work early to try to keep him out of the post. Fight him a little bit. Keep him away from that spot he wants.
Unloads from 9, and it's West Virginia scoring again.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
Simply phenomenal, Greg, the effort we've seen from both sides here.
The drive by MP, and the dunk by MP.
In games like this, prove MP is the real deal. He's getting any look he wants right now.
Chris Fulton for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now UConn takes it the other way.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the board has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
MP, he's guarded by Fulton. The drive by MP. Mountaineers with the rebound. Here's Tavares. Tries again, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot, and he'll shoot 2. It goes on Thompson.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The Huskies trail. MP outside. Thompson outside, back to MP. Pass to Lowe. And Paul pulls it down. West Virginia with the ball. Outside, Fulton from beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And the coaching staff encourages Fulton to take these shots because it can help get him going.
And the Huskies call time here. One of the stories here, Chris Fulton getting it done today.
They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
To the left wing. Here's Beasley. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Pearson. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now here's Pearson, guarded closely. Pass to Hernandez. Pearson. Outside, Fulton. Back to Collins. Over to the left wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Hernandez. That one wide left. Now here's MP, guarded by Pearson. Here's MP. Hernandez with the defensive effort. Here's Fulton. Slammed in by Chris Fulton.
Oh, terrific hustle from Fulton on that fast break. He's right there to support the play and ensure they convert.
MP with it. Shot to stop the run. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept him in it.
To the paint. Here's Hernandez. Tipped. MP covered by Collins. Here's MP. Rejected by Stevenson. Here's the break. Here's Hernandez. And it's slammed in by Hernandez.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, Defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense. And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Second shot opportunity. The shot by Porter, no good. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea to just give themselves a little bit of a break. And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
And the Huskies making a change here. Pass to Macy. Now MP. And fouled hard that time, and he'll get two shots at the line.
And love the physicality shown there by MP. He doesn't back down from anyone on the attack.
He's off on the second. And the Mountaineers with possession. Outside, Hernandez.
2 minutes.
Outside, Fulton. And it's blocked by Webb. MP with it. Picked up by Collins. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Nice move there by MP. Showing a little finesse for a player of his age.
Now here's Fulton. And he makes good on the layup.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Kick it out, man. Kick it out.
Here's MP.
Shoot that. Shoot that.
Macy. MP outside. That one falls. And here's Fulton. Floats one. Here's Stevenson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming for him. And the West Virginia Mountaineers will move on.
These players can finally exhale, relax a little bit, and get ready for round 2.
And that is going to close the books on UConn this year. Strong run, but not enough in the tank. And that also might be the final chapter for MP's time with the Huskies. A lot of people see him moving on.
And that wraps up our opening round coverage. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and myself, Forrest Hunt, thanks for joining us. We look forward to seeing you in round 2.
How you doing, bro? Now we get you some representation. Hey, there he is.
How you doing? What's
How you
up,
doing?
Rick? I'm feeling good. You feeling good, Ricky?
Man, I'm feeling great.
Let's do
Hey, you know NBA draft picks?
Until Adam Silver gets up there and reads his name off of one of those over.
Hello?
MP, Harvey Lesser here. Congratulations. You're the newest member of the Indiana Pacers.
Thank you so much, Mr. Lesser. It's an honor, man.
Happy to hear that. Now,
Did that just happen?
And with the 60th pick in the NBA draft, the Indiana Pacers
Oh, look who's back. Back again.
So I'm not starting.
I know this is not.
Montrezl Harrell.
And with tip-off coming right up, we've got just a...
Thanks, Brian.
It's led to this, Allie. Thanks for that. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Halliburton. Here we go. Then there's Miles Turner. Then it's T.J. Warren. And for another... Opening night that sticks out in your mind?
Well, for me, rookie year opening night is always special. Came out the gates 25, 10, and 5. Of course, 2004 was special, too, after not playing the entire previous year.
And for Indiana, they've got MP. He's out there with T.J. McConnell. Miles Turner out there with T.J. Warren. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they've been smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
Harrell passes to Hayward. No good there. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Last season, the Charlotte Hornets finishing with their best record in the last 5 seasons. With the addition of LaMelo Ball, this team finally has some talent to build around, playing a switching defense and going zone the most in the NBA. Guys?
Oh, fun to watch. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff.
Yo, Gordon Hayward first entered into the league, he was pretty slender. But over the years, he's added some muscle to his frame, and because of that weight room work, he's improved, too.
The drive by MP, and MP throws it down. Here now at MP. He spent only a year in college, but has a lot of upside to his game.
NBA, watching him in college, MP is ready for the NBA. Might take an adjustment period, but the talent is definitely there.
Here's Hayward. Back to Harrell. That's in. Coming off an assist from Hayward. Harrell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A quick leaper with a solid frame. Harrell gives opponents problems around the rim.
Warren, the pass to Turner. And here's MP. Clock at 6. There's the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Ball left side. Over McConnell. Ball no good.
Oh, you expect him to make those. They gotta do more to get a hand in his face next time.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to MP. Driving to the basket. Oh, a dunk and a foul.
Shot's good.
A powerhouse move. He's got
Shot's
a chance
good.
for one more at the line.
One.
It's going to go on Montrezl Harrell. Free throw no good from MP. On the attack. And that one is stuffed right through.
That's just the game of finding the open man. We talk about how Thomas challenges your defense. He has the quickness, but also the poise.
So as we conclude the first half. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening. Here for Charlotte, a big group substitution here for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Turner. Hield comes in for Warren. MP is checked in for Brogdon. And Rubio is subbed in for Halliburton. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hield against Oubre. That shot off. Hield with the defensive effort. Here's MP. Soft touch off the glass. MP's got 12.
Look at Hill's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
As we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. The Pacers out in front. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, he put it on the platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Jalen McDaniels, and it's Jones in at the four-man position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Here's Martin, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
MP outside, takes it inside, and MP throws it down.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Well, the Hornets shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Here's McDaniels. Here's Jones. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Rubio finds MP. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Stripped it away. Here's the break.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
Here's Thomas. They get it back. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
The drive by MP. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Ball into the lane. Off target at the rim. Well, the Pacers shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Pass to MP. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Chris, you had great success playing in a small market, but there's a growing concern with stars gravitating to the coast that the small market teams are facing too much of an uphill climb.
Yeah, there's a lot of debate over the importance of parity. I mean, TV ratings favor the super teams, but, you know, for myself, and really for any athlete, we should like giving every team a chance to compete. So, yeah, I hope it stays an even and a level playing field for all teams, no matter where they're located.
Rubio against Harrell. Pass to Duarte. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Hey, there's a lot to love about the effort level you get from Gordon Hayward out on the floor, Grant.
Yeah, he wants to be a difference maker and a go-to option. So he's constantly working the floor and looking for chances to help out. Being a little aggressive like that can really elevate your game.
Smith, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Rubio. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his third foul so far.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
MP drives in. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Pass to Hayward. Harrell up top. Inside, here's Rozier. Good on the shot.
I don't think you can stop Rozier just by getting physical with him. He's too single-minded a scorer to let that stop him.
MP against Harrell. MP. And MP throws it down.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Ball passes to Hayward. Now Rozier. Pass to Harrell. Now here's Hayward. Three-pointer Rozier. It's rebounded by Indiana. Smith's got 8 rebounds in the game. MP finds Smith. Here's MP. A minute 29 left to play in the fourth.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pacers.
And everything didn't go their way today. They were firing all cylinders.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
Here's Rozier. Oh, MP with a block. There's 57 seconds left in the game. Back to Turner. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Rozier outside. Back to Ball. Let's go with a 3. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Yeah, Rozier has great vision on the floor and sees his teammate in the ideal situation.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Duarte. Now here's MP. Driving inside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this man.
Pass to Jones. Here's McDaniels from deep three-point range. No good. And so Indiana takes the big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season.
Hey there, John Luck. You really looked at home tonight in your first NBA game. Were you surprised at how quickly you settled in?
Nice to meet you, John. To tell you the truth, a little bit.
Okay, listen, so the reason I
have one issue that I need to address like the numbers on the house, and that issue is MP. Let's talk about MP. I'm hearing his coach isn't a fan, thinks he's more into fame than actually hooping. And I gotta say, I agree wholeheartedly. You hear...
This airs tonight. I've got a friend at Top Takes Daily.
Okay. So we wait and see, right?
So how do you want to play it?
You don't have a preference?
I'm here to provide you the menu, pros and cons. In the end, it's up to you because you have to own it and live with the consequences.
Okay, word.
But I need to have an answer before you leave this room because if we're going to shape the narrative, we need to get out ahead of this now.
You know, Kristen, it's not worth the trouble right now. Okay, for real, thank you so much for helping me work through this. I really appreciate it.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, what you working on?
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Hey, hey, help. Come on, man. Take that.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Turn it up. Turn it up. Keep on him.
Hey, hit me up.
What you got going on today?
Introducing the starting five.
We are nearly...
Thank you, Kevin. Therese Halliburton is accustomed to winning. He says anyone that's been around me knows how much I want to win. The goal, first and foremost, is helping change this culture for the better.
Well, D.A., clearly he wants to make his mark. Thanks for that report. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Taylor is out there with T.J. Warren. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And
Pacers
this early in the season.
Well, I think one is making sure you're in really good shape, and then getting comfortable with your teammates is another element, and getting your chemistry and timing back. Those are probably the most important things.
Here's Santiago, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Shooting for Diaz checked in for Bryant. He hits the second from the line. 1:16 left in the first. Deal against Rubio. And that'll be... Two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Gafford. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Rubio, the pass to Santiago. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Smith finds MP. We've got 22 seconds left here in the first quarter.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And the second free throw, good. 19 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Rubio against Beal. To the left wing. Now, here's Avdia. And the rejection by Jackson. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Miami Wizards.
All right, coming to the court, make some room for your Wizards dancer.
And big man Kristaps Porzingis not resting on his laurels. With a few injuries over the last couple of years, Greg, that lower body strength work, so important for KP.
Absolutely. I mean, his skill is tremendous for a player his size, but keeping his body strong is going to be critical.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Pacers. MP is out there with T.J. McConnell. And there's Jackson, and it's Smith, and it's Duarte in at the 3-spot. McConnell scanning the floor. 6 to shoot.
Oh, trying to get a load of that. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop Textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Beal, the pass to Gafford. Over to the left wing. Now, Avdia. He has 5. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Gafford's got 6.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
So it's Washington in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to
Pacers substitution.
.17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Santiago. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Releases. And falls.
Kyle Kuzma showing you the killer instinct, which oftentimes is really special, showing you how valuable he is.
So it's Indiana picks up a win. Difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K.
Welcome from Indianapolis, Indiana. A perfect night in. Before we get...
Hey, Brian, you should see...
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. And 2 rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Ends up going with a new group.
At the line, for the Pacers, Jalen Smith.
Mind the lane.
1 shot.
Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
Hey, man, you want this guy?
Yo, I'm gonna shoot her, huh? Way to hit it.
Here's Oladipo. Really struggled in the loss against Milwaukee. To the inside. Here's Hero. And he goes in for the dunk.
An aggressive scorer who hunts for his shot. Tyler knows how to get himself going.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spot.
Oh, and the dunk by MP. Well, the rumors were flying early on, Grant. Seems that this franchise has different views of how MP should be used.
Well, B.A., the source of the conflict comes from the front office and coaching staff. With all that going on, you wonder just how much it's impacting MP's playing time.
And they're running. And he lobs it up top. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
The Heat with the lead. Here's Martin. kicks it to Hero. Another shot. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Watch Rubio.
Rubio against Hero. And the basket by Rubio.
You see the defender right there playing physical, trying to impose his will, but Rubio's tough.
And here's Hero. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Front, up by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And after not always meshing with his previous teams, Jimmy Butler sure seems happy to be on the Miami Heat. I tell you, Butler's so driven.
I mean, uncompromising. He found a team that trusted him enough to make him the foundation.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Dwayne Dedmon, Kyle Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Martin in at the 3 slot. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work. And this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, the Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while. Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Lowry against Rubio. MP outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Ties it up. Spencer could give him the lead. And the Pacers making a change here. McConnell's checked in. He does not get the second one.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Lowry against Jackson. Oladipo outside. 5 on the clock. Pass to Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. Offensive rebound. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
Here's Duarte. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. MP. And MP throws it down. And if the name MP sounds familiar, it might be due to his high school days. Through social media, he had a major presence when he was a teenager.
It caused MP to gain a lot of fanfare at a young age. Now, he'll have to work hard to shed the image of being a social media star and be viewed as an NBA star.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them. So it's Miles Turner making highlight. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Making a change here. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. McConnell passes to MP.
Get to the block, hey, right here.
Buries it down low. And the Pacers lead by 12.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
McConnell finds MP. 4 on the clock. Takes the 3. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appear happy to be playing home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to this special summer edition of NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning here at the 2K Studios.
And I'm Alexis Morgan from sunny Las Vegas at Summer League. And it's a very special Summer League because it is NBA 2K23 Summer League. We caught up with some fans.
Downtown Indianapolis moving at warp speed. And we've got time for a quick pregame.
Kevin, thank you.
He's an all-star teammate, David, as you point out in that story. Thank you. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Holiday and Connaughton are the guards. Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. And for the Pacers, Miles Turner out there with Smith. Then there's Warren. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first. Set here for the Bucks. A minute 42 left in the first quarter of the game. There's the pass to Smith. MP outside. Pass to Orte. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Allen. The offensive rebound. And then Smith with the dunk.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Hill against Rubio. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And Rubio just waiting for the shooter to get open and then gets the assist.
Bucks trail by 7. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Lopez outside. Allen outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Ibaka. And again, unable to change momentum here. Pacers leading by 7. Here's Satiano and the dunk by MP.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Hill inside. Outside, Carter. He can't get that one. And so it's the Indiana Pacers in control with the 9-point lead to has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, Drew Holiday is a cagey veteran. He knows a lot with his finger on the pulse of his team. Hard work and buy-in, certainly important components to winning.
And Holiday, a winning player throughout his career. He's always moved the needle in that direction.
Get open, man. Hey, yo.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Coaches always talk to defenders about good active hands. They've had that as well.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Hawkins is out there with Allen. And there's Hill. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Carter in at the two-guard spot.
And offensively, Ibaka's been spending more time out on the perimeter, but watching him work inside there, you realize that may still be his bread and butter.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot.
So, Malcolm Brogdon making highlights for Indiana. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. So it's to take this one. It was right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you later.
Hi, I'm Catherine Hanover. I handle PR for the team.
Okay.
How are you doing?
You know, I got...
I'm putting out infernos, burning embers, and... Thanks.
Well, I'm sad I couldn't be there physically because I love Summer League. We get to see our first glimpse at the future of the NBA, and for those players, it's their first opportunity to get scanned into the game.
Yeah, we were there with them as they were getting scanned. Definitely a huge milestone, but it is hot in here, so let's take a look at the footage.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA. Well, Fred VanVleet had a breakout season in the 2019-20 season. And Candace, he hasn't slowed down since.
He has not slowed down, and it was good to see that.
Pacers substitution.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. It's a 5-point game. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Mikhailuk. And it's all from 3-point range.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pass to Duarte. Back to MP. Jackson on the wing. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's the Raptors. They lead by 3. Quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Well, good to great. A catchphrase of unselfish play. And we want more. Except it's great to have veteran leaders like Rubio.
It really is. And continuing to search for that next level as a team. That growth mind state can only help.
Some good action already in this one. But a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the floor for Indiana. TJ McConnell is out there with MP. Then it's Jackson. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Duarte in at the 3. Small forward.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And there's the drive. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Here's Flynn. He's marked by McConnell. Left side Barnes. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Candace, the WNBA has just reached its 25th anniversary. You've been a big part of the league for a lot of that time. What changes have you noticed through the years?
Well, the league has definitely grown. It's 25 years, and I like to say 25 years young. I think we have a whole lot more upside. The style of play is changing, and it's definitely benefiting watching and it being entertaining. So I think that we need to continue to grow our game, maybe a couple expansion teams, bigger rosters, so that more talented players can make the WNBA.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
For Indiana, they've gotten off to a perfect 4 for 4 start in the second. Now here's MP. Tight defense on him. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5. And with the new CBA, the WNBA reducing free agency restrictions for players. Candace, what effect do you see that having?
Well, this is going to empower players to be able to go and play for organizations they want to play for. It's very important to understand that this is a job. This is exciting, and you know, it's important.
a play. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find with some changes. Birch, he's checked in for Barnes. Mykhailiuk comes in for Trent. And it's Flynn in for Van Vliet. That one misses for Jackson. For Toronto, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. OG Anunoby out there with Kim Birch. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then there's Malachi Flynn. And it's Mykhailiuk in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. McConnell outside. On the wing, MP. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. They get it back. And the basket by Birch. Birch has got his 2nd basket on the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Duarte. MP with it. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Jackson. Shot from the wing. And the basket is good. Jackson's got 5.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Pass to Siakam. 1:52 left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball. Young, he's checked in for Toronto. Van Vliet comes in for Flynn. Heald's checked in for Indiana. Rubio comes in for McConnell. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Ooh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. Van Vliet, the pass to Birch. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Indiana has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the 3rd quarter. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. So a close game sees Toronto taking the lead. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times you see these close games won by the home team.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
How you doing, John?
Hey, all right. Thanks for sitting down with me, MP.
Hey, look, when Miss Hanover... You know, it's been a lot. I feel like I'm starting to get it, and of course I have to learn new systems.
You got time for any more?
Man, I actually got to run, John, but thanks for talking to me. Appreciate it.
You know what?
being a video game. I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, so now like getting my face scanned and not having to worry about making a player, actually being in the game, I can't even describe it. Like, it doesn't feel real.
Oh, the first thing I do when I turn on 2K23, I'm going to roster, going to my player, I'm going to edit, and he will have 99 everything and every badge.
You know, when you get into the NBA, you get an NBA logo above your player. So when you hop into the park now, you're going to be stalked by a lot of other people in the 2K community. How's that going to feel?
That's what I just asked about, actually, getting a logo, because I remember playing with guys like DeAndre Ayton. He loaded into my park, and I'm in college playing with my friends. I was like, let's go chase DeAndre Ayton. Like, we're just sitting around like NBA players in our park.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely finna step my game up. Can't be losing with the logo over my head. I know I'm a people.
And it's a serious look this Indiana team had as they run.
Good evening, Kevin.
I am so glad we are teammates, DA, and they are a fun team to watch. David, thank you. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. Warren is out there with Smith. And there's Miles
Here we
Turner,
go.
and it's Brogdon in at the two-guard spot. And for Brooklyn, Durant is out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Irving at the point. Well, we've seen a lot of workload adjustments for the top players in the past few years, Clark, especially when it's this early in the season.
Yeah, and that's probably a smart thing to do, Kevin. I really wish the league would cut back on the number of games, period. I know that's toothpaste that's already out of the tube, but I really believe if you cut 10, 12 games off the regular season, it would be great for everybody. Can't do it. It is a long season, so whenever you can massage minutes of your top players, I think that's a good thing.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Outside Irving. The baseline change. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round one.
The first time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better. That could make it easier down the road.
Despite being a first-team All-American in college, Malcolm Brogdon, Clark, was a second-round pick in 2016.
Yeah, NBA teams found out quickly that they had slept on this guy. He won Rookie of the Year, the first winner drafted in the second round since 1965, Kevin. And his numbers have only gone up.
Take a break.
Malcolm's become one of the game's more reliable guards, and his leadership is platinum level.
He throw good Drummond.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Hey, you can shoot it. I got him. You got this guy right here?
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And, Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Halliburton, and the wide open shot from Warren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
At the arc, Warren gets in the zone, able to shoot with total concentration and lay it right in.
Pass to KD. The kick out to Irving. 5 to shoot over Smith. Irving, good.
You know, Irving is deadly from mid-range and really embraces that shot. He doesn't shy away from it, and I think he can give opponents a lot of problems because of it.
Now, here's Warren. Pass to Brogdon. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Irving kicks to Curry. Irving against Halliburton. And it's blocked. Warren with the ball. Passes it to Brogdon. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
On the pass to Drummond. Nets passing it around. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
How about the superb anticipation from Drummond, sensing the opportunity to go for the alley-oop and then converting in style.
Pass to Warren. 1:33 left to play in the first quarter. And it's sent back by Drummond. Warren finds Brogdon. Second shot opportunity. Smith trying to break loose. And no problem from Brogdon as he finishes at the rim.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here is Irving. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. Here's KD. Good work defensively by Turner.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Durant against Warren. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 7-point differential. Curry's shot is off. For the Pacers, they come in off a loss to Toronto. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for the Nets. Simmons comes in for Kevin Durant. The Pacers also changing it up. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Smith. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Halliburton. On the wing, Irving. Covered by Rubio. And it's Aldridge missing. Here's Warren going inside. That shot misses. Simmons with the defensive effort. Here's Irving. And so it's Malcolm Brogdon making highlights for Indiana. He notched 8 points in the quarter. Full instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And one of the game's elite closers, Kyrie Irving, describes his approach down the stretch.
Me, I just try to go out the game, think about plays that I could run in order to execute. That kind of I've been holding on to, you know, paying attention throughout the whole entire game where either it's attacking the big or attacking my man.
Reminiscent of quotes we used to hear from Kobe Bryant, how certain moves and possessions set up defenders for the next time.
Well, Kyrie definitely has that Mamba mentality. Kobe was a big influence on him, as we all know.
Stay here, Brooklyn Ball. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Pacers. Miles Turner out there with Jackson. Then it's MP. Then there's Buddy Hield, and it's Rubio.